What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Sunday, February 26th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. That is where you will get updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock. Finally, BetMGM is the sponsor of this video. If you're interested and you live in a legal betting state and you haven't signed up at BetMGM just yet, link in the description. 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum and up to $1,000 in first bet insurance. Now, we're going to round out the bottom of my top 10 with Kyle Anderson, Josh Giddey, Alperen Şengün, Domantas Sabonis, and Lu Dort on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm going to Jalen Williams without the Y. He's shooting guard, small forward eligible for OKC. 6,100, projected for 33 goals, 35.5. He's in the optimal lineup 29% of the time. He's going to play 32, 33 minutes. We know what we're getting here, but no SGA in this one. So Jalen Williams is like a fantasy point per minute guy in a pace-up spot against a bad defense in the Kings. Should be competitive as well, 3.5-point dogs. 20% usage for Jalen Williams, 6 boards, 4 assists, 2 stocks. Just going to hit sort of every statistical category. He's going to cross the guard and forward positions as well. Price tag works, no SGA. Just a completely reasonable play in the mid-tier. Next up at number 4, we're going to Anthony Edwards. He's shooting guard, small forward eligible, 9,400, projected for 49 goals, 52. He's in the optimal lineup 29% of the time. 37 minutes for Edwards. We're used to that. Pace up spot against the Golden State Warriors. They gain 2.5 possessions over their average. It should be competitive. And there's no Steph Curry. There's no Andrew Wiggins. There might be no Draymond Green. It's a pretty good time to get a date with the Warriors. 37 minutes for Edwards. 1.3 fantasy points per minute. 33% usage and just shy of 30 real points. Almost 7 boards. Almost 5 assists. 2.5 stocks. This dude just fills up the sheet. 9,400 is not that crazy of a price tag, and the matchup is perfect. Next up at number 3, we're going JABARI Smith, power forward eligible, 5,600, projected for 32. The goal is 33. He's in the optimal lineup 29% of the time. No KPJ, no Jalen Green, which means we see increased usage for Smith. He's going to play around 33 minutes a night. It's a good matchup against Portland, who's missing a bunch of dudes as well, but Dame is back. 0.98 fantasy points per minute in this spot for Smith. 16 points, almost 9 boards, an assist, a stock and a half. He's going to do a little bit of everything, but he is not going anywhere for the Rockets. We're talking about a top 3 pick in last year's draft. They're going to give him every opportunity, and when those other 2 guys aren't there, that's when we start to see what JABARI Smith is made of. It didn't work out on Friday, 4 of 16 from the field, but 16 shot attempts should make you feel a little bit better. If he gets 16 shot attempts today, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. At number 2, I'm going to Portland for JERAMI Grant. Small forward, power forward eligible, 6,300, projected for 34, goals 36. He's in the optimal lineup 29% of the time. No Simons. We know no Nurkic. Josh Hart's long gone. Grant finally coming back. Gonna play 35 minutes a night. Gonna play 20 or 23% usage. It's close to a fantasy point per minute. He's just gonna be the second option for the Blazers. They don't really have much choice at this point. You don't want that to be Cam Reddish, that's for sure. 20 points on that 23% usage. 5 boards, 3 assists, maybe a steal, maybe a block. But I like the MPE. Price seems a little too low for his role with no Simons, and obviously, a matchup against the Houston Rockets tends to be a pretty good one. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. You got to follow me on Twitter, at Josh Engleman, so you can get the updates to these sims as we get closer to lock. And finally, we got to talk about BetMGM. 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum, $1,000 in first bet insurance. As long as you sign up using the link in the description, you got to deposit at least $10. Number 1 contender, and it's not even close. That's Dame Lillard, point guard eligible, 10,500, projected for 57. The goal is 57. He's in the optimal lineup 39% of the time. I don't think this is going to take a lot of convincing, so I'm going to be short here. 38% usage with no Simons and no Nurkic around. 37 real points in 37 minutes. 1.55 fantasy points per minute. Almost 9 assists, 5.5 boards, and a stock. Who's stopping him for Houston? Houston's one of the worst teams in basketball. Dame is going to thrive. There's nobody else to soak up this usage. He's going to take as many shots as he can possibly take tonight. There are days where he's just going to go for 75 tonight and there's nothing you can do about it. But even a pedestrian game out of Dame, look, you can see the boom rate. It's 49%. Even just a completely median projection day out of Dame is likely to be live on a 5-game slate. Don't overthink this one. Damian Lillard is your number 1 contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Sunday, February 26th. DraftKings version's around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.